Grand Rising, Scorpios, yeah. So happy born day to each and every one of you. So let's pull some energy from the person that is in love with you. We're going to find out their deepest, most intimate feelings towards you that they're not telling you. Because the other reading that I got from you for you is that someone has been hiding their true feelings for you this whole goddamn time, child. So let's see. I know so far I feel like you haven't heard from this person. Maybe they're not opening up. But this is what's going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of with the person that is in love with you. It says, you made me realize that I had flaws. I'm trying to do better now. See? So if you ain't heard from somebody's trying to reframe themselves, because especially if they were coming in like a player, only alpha, you know what? Then you put something on somebody's mind here. Because I feel like if they try to make a move towards you, you're going to always think that they're trying to do the same old thing. And I feel like if this person is realizing that they had flaws, then this person must really have feelings for you. Because most of the people who don't care, so you probably made them realize something that was real and right. Because, most Scorpios, they ain't going to try to mislead you. They ain't going to try to get you to do nothing wrong. They're going to try to help you elevate your soul. So you made me realize that I had flaws, that I'm trying to do better. So let's see, Spirit, what's this person? The person that's in love with Scorpios. What are their deepest hidden feelings towards Scorpios? Bring clarity for Scorpios. How do they really feel? Because I feel like if somebody here had all them flaws, they wasn't opening up. This probably was a cold-hearted person. And they could have been in love with you the whole time. See? Thank you, Spirit. See? It says, I act like I don't care, but deep down, it affects me more than you will ever know. See? See? Told you, this person got flaws. And they try to act like they didn't care, but I feel like this person is in love with you. But it may be hard for them to express this. One more card, Spirit, 222. How does a person in love with Scorpios truly feel? Behind the scenes, beneath the surface, what are their hidden deep emotional feelings towards Scorpios? It was just not the right time for us. See there? Well, why they didn't make it the right time? But this is all about divine timing. So if you met someone and you made such a big impact on their life, clearly it was the right time, right? They just wasn't ready. They wasn't ready for the change that Scorpio brings. Because if a Scorpio come hook up with you, you can't come with no Scorpio with no same old mess, no outdated 8-track tape type of Esther, the stuff you keep on doing over and over again. Now Scorpio's going to require some change. They're going to require some loyalty. And I feel like this person, it wasn't that it wasn't the right time. They was just not ready. They wasn't. This person know that they messed up this connection, Scorpios, and they feel like it's too late. Because this person must have really showed they tail. You got the Tower. So let's see, Spirit, what's this person deep feelings for Scorpios, the person that's in love with Scorpios? It says, you made me realize that I had flaws. I'm trying to do better now. It says, I act like I don't care, but deep down it affects me more than you will ever know. It was just not the right time for us. It's what they're saying to themselves. Is their deep. This is what they don't tell you. This is what they don't show you. This is what they think about. But it wasn't that, once again, it wasn't the right time for you guys. It's just that they wasn't ready for you. They wasn't ready to make that change. But look at here. Look at these cards came out together. See? Look at that. Ooh, see? Does your person having a wake-up call, Scorpio? Because I saw that Tower. Could be an Aries, could be a Taurus. See? Your person is growing spiritually. Your person is gaining some type of spiritual wisdom. Looking, there's the Temperance, see? So for some of you guys, if your person is staying away from you, I'm talking about the person who really is in love with you, it ain't because you so awful. No, it's because they know that they needed to change. Because they were a mess. They were flawed. And they was not ready to change. But here this wake-up call is. So I feel like somebody's working on themselves, but I also feel like they're holding out hope. I just said this. See, they hoping that it ain't too late. So this is what's going on. They're behind the scenes working on themselves, and they're hoping it's not going to be too late, because there's somebody wasn't happy when you met them. Y'all probably saw straight through that mess, huh? They was not happy. They were not in a good mental, emotional place when you met them, but they were comfortable where they were at, even though they were not happy. And here you come with this breath of fresh air, with this temperance card, and here they in the star card, and here they are knowing that the change is upon you. So they fought this connection. They tried to push you away. So they intentionally acted like they did not care because they was not ready for you, Scorpio. See, look at them. Page of Swords. See, now this person could be asking about you. This person could be getting some type of advice. This person could be getting some advice with this Page of Swords. And then it says, I'm trying to do better now. Spirit, what's going on for the person in love with Scorpios? What are their deep feelings for Scorpios? Happy born 2025 for the Scorpios. You deserve it. There's the Three of Wands. Watching, waiting. So like, I feel like your person's playing the waiting game. Ooh, but they could be waiting on you. Look, this person wants that cup. See, look. I feel like someone is going through some type of counseling or some type of healing. And I feel like someone does not want to present themselves back to you until they are a changed person. And I feel like that's what they're going to do. But I also feel like this person is also worried that maybe you won't wait for them. Maybe it'll be too late because of all the games that they played. You know, when you start, it's like when you don't have this wake up call and you are lost in your ego and you're hurting your pain or whatever it is, and you let that take over, you don't see the forest for the trees. You're not going to see anything beautiful, especially a spiritual beautiful, if you're still holding on to physical pain. But with this Judgment card, this person has to see everything, including themselves and how they acted. And you were probably just trying to love them with this Queen of Cups, child. You know, you be trying to offer them the ocean, and they got y'all was trying to offer this person all this calm and healing love, and they was like, look, it just ain't the right time for us. But I guarantee you they drunk out your cup though, right? Because everybody, if they know anything, they know that Scorpio's cup is very, very healing. See? Ooh, Scorpio. Yeah, yeah. Yep, you got to be careful how you play them games. So I also seen one of my subscribers on my other channel in the comment section, because I don't be over here that much. My bad, y'all. I'm going to work on it, okay? Bear with me. But the comment she made was that she had just met a Scorpio, a younger Scorpio, and he already done told her he wasn't looking for a relationship. And so she was like, but he's everything I could want in a relationship. And we saying all this in the comments, and usually I don't respond like that, but I just felt like, you know, I'm like, he already sending you red flags. I said, because first of all, we know Scorpios. I said 9 times out of 10, this person here is just playing mind games, or they're still emotionally attached to someone else. I said, because you know us Scorpios, we don't let go easy. Now, he's already telling you he don't want no relationship because he don't want you to get your hopes up high, because he's not planning on investing with you. But I also ended up like, but you never know how things may turn out, because most of the people who don't want to deal with their healing and don't want to deal with their wounds because they're still holding on to something, and it's a Scorpio man too, that they're gonna take you through changes, and they're gonna spend all that time with you like y'all a couple. But as soon as you try to get close, they're gonna start throwing it where I told you I ain't want no relationship, but they do everything relationships do. Ain't that crazy? So you got to get, like I was telling her, you know, things can turn around. I said, but don't get played. I said, because if he already telling you he don't want a relationship, that's a red flag too. You know, Scorpios usually are pretty much straight to the point, you know. So, you know, it could also represent that he already, and like I feel like he's hard is with somebody else. Because why would you meet someone and immediately tell them I don't want no relationship? But you're going to go and entertain. All right. So don't fall for the okie doke. You don't want the relationship, but you want the benefits of the relationship. So it's needless to say that whatever this work that this person is working on behind the scenes, they are most definitely keeping track of you too. You have the Page of Swords, the Star, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. You have the Temperance card, Sagittarius. You have the Emperor, Aries. You also have the Three of Wands, the Two of Wands, with the Emperor, Temperance, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And you got Judgment with Taurus. And you have the Magician and the Queen of Cups. That's Pisces and Scorpio. You also have that Nine of Swords stressing out with the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like somebody wants to come back around and apologize. It could be a Virgo. We got the Hermit. Like I feel, see, wow, that's so sweet. See there, Scorpio. I feel like this person don't want to come back to you the same way. There's the Nine of Swords. See, this is how the card's showing up. Nine of Swords, Five of Swords, Page of Cups. Somebody's been thinking about you. Look. See? This person's been doing a lot of introspection. See? And there's the Six of Cups. And you're always on this person's mind. And then for some of you guys, this person needed to address their childhood issues, okay? In order for them to move on. Because most of the people who still running from love and trying to tell you it ain't the right time. Because when it ain't the right time, you don't entertain nobody at all, do you? You don't take the time to do what couples do that's into each other. And then, you know, when it starts getting serious, you trying to run. No, it don't work like that. That's why you shouldn't take the time to invest in a relationship if you're really not invested in that person. Because people get, then you're thinking about a King of Cups too. So that's why I was telling her, I said, sometimes things change. Now, he can come, popping off now, talking about, to cover himself. He may be creating an escape plan by saying, I ain't looking for nothing. But he could be the very one that fall in love. You just never know. But it also tells you when people show you who they are, you got to take them. You got to believe them. So let's see. Let's clarify these. This is a person in love with you, and these are the hidden feelings that they hide. They keep on trying to convince themselves that it just wasn't the right time for you. But it wasn't that it wasn't the right time for you. Your person wasn't ready to make them change. They wasn't ready to do their work because they feel like you require too much. And that's not a bad thing. That's a good thing, right? Right. So they decided to play games and act like they was not messed up about you because they did not want you to know that they was a mess. This could have been somebody here who has been hurt before and they didn't want you to see just how vulnerable they were. It could have been somebody who was very, very stubborn, always wanted to have control over things. So let's see. Like I feel like somebody watches you or they watching your old photos or they're asking for advice. So let's start with this Page of Swords. What's going on with the person in love with Scorpios with this Page of Swords? What are they investigating? What are they studying? They could be studying you. Like somebody could be looking at you like you just a healing energy. You're very, very mesmerizing. God dang it. Tell me this ain't mesmerized. You got the Magician right next to the Star and they watching. Like I feel like this person they couldn't help but to wake up with all this fierce energy. And you got Temperance. So whatever they're not getting now, they realizing it's deeper. It's deep. Somebody may be realizing that you have entered into their life when they needed you the most, but didn't even know it. Ooh, because they be acting like they don't know it. And sometimes they don't. So let's see. Why is this Page of Swords here? Clarify the Page of Swords. Take a sip of water. Pardon me. Y'all, these stores is crazy out here. Yeah, I feel like this person has been alone for too long. Why is the Temperance here? Or this person may have thought it's safe. Maybe this person wasn't single. Maybe this person really wasn't single when you met them. Why is this Temperance here? Sagittarius. See? Three of Swords. See? So I feel like when you met somebody, they probably was already broken. They probably was already going through stuff what they was already going through in another situation here. See? Because there's the Five of Swords. I feel like somebody already had a situation here, Scorpios, and they didn't have no business coming on to you. But you know how they do. That's probably what happened with this Page of Swords and this Two of Wands. You could have met somebody here where it wasn't a good time for them. But it was a good time for you, god dang it. And y'all done messed around and called somebody's attention who it ain't a good time for. But y'all met somebody who wasn't at the right time, but y'all came with the right time. And y'all done messed this person's head up, see? They wasn't ready for you. There go that Empress, see? Ooh, and there go that Magician card. See, I'm telling you, somebody was not ready for you. They were broken. See, ooh, but you're exactly what they need. See? We're clarifying temperance, see? Look at that, see? I feel like this was love. This was a soul love at first sight. You are everything that this person's soul needs because they soul jumped for joy and it scared them. They say you got too much power over me with that Magician card. Ooh. So why is the Page of Swords here? Oh, no, this is the Page of Swords. Yeah, I was clarifying the temperance. The Page of Swords has the Three of Swords, Five of Swords. So I feel like when you met this person was already broken. They wasn't ready for you. The Empress, see? The Magician. But I feel like you mesmerized this person here. You made this person feel like a kid again, god dang it. And look how weird they is. So this probably a weirdo type of energy, you know, a nutty professor, somebody here, you know, that act like they don't care, but they do. Would you believe that they care? It's hard to believe that they care. They're a whole freaking robot, ain't they? See? Yeah, Scorpio, y'all got the most the least expected person to fall for you, fail for you. Y'all had what they call it, Frankenstein. Y'all had Frankenstein, or was that Herman the monster? So this could have been like a robotical type of person that play it safe, because you got the Emperor here. But once again, you're this person's rescuer. See? Oh wow, that's beautiful. So why is the Star here for the person in love with Scorpios? Clarify the Star. You got Aries, Pisces, Libra. Clarify the Star. Like, I feel like somebody met you and they was helpless in love looking. There go the Ace of Pentacles, boo. And there go the Ace of Cups, too. Ooh. So, like, I feel like you're someone's dream come true. But I feel like when you met them, they was not ready for you. Ooh. Because they go the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. See? That's why it said it was just not the right time for us. It was just not the right time for them. But I guarantee you they still pursued you. That's how they do, right? You know how they tell you, well, I ain't looking for nothing, but they still hunting you down. Yeah, see, that don't make sense. That's game. When you don't want no relationship, you ain't out here messing with folks, are you? Yeah, this person wasn't ready for this intense connection. They wasn't. See, and there's the Seven of Swords, see? Why is the Emperor here? Got the Emperor twice. Three of Cups, the World. This person may have had other situations going on. But this person done fell in love with you, though. Ooh, why is the Emperor here? See, Three of Cups. So, like, I feel like this person wasn't getting serious. And I feel like that's their MO, not to get serious, because they won't get hurt, they won't get too attached. You don't get a chance to see how vulnerable they are. See, Three of Cups, Seven of Cups, but there's the Sun though. So something is happening. This person is maturing and gaining some wisdom, because there's the Death. This person's going through a major transformation. So they may be cutting out things in their life because, once again, somebody wants peace. They want harmony. And I feel like somebody's realizing that they were the problem themselves. Someone either could have taken some type of retreat. Somebody may have repaired their relationship with their personal dad. Somebody may have had to have a real conversation with their dad too. Wise judgment here for the person in love with Scorpio. But like I say, it says you made me realize that I had flaws. I'm trying to do better now. See? So for some of y'all, you probably want this person, but you don't want the person to come back around doing the same old stuff, because I know it's not worth it anymore. See? And there is the Star again. See? And there's the Six of Cups. See? Now, for some of y'all, this person's working on healing their childhood, see? Because once again, somebody could have been suffering from some type of mental illness, that they think about stuff. Their mind operates differently. They operate from fear and anxiety. And this could have been somebody here who does not open up easily to people because they really are dealing with some type of low-key depression or a lot of anxiety. See? But for some of y'all, somebody needs to heal their childhood. Somebody needs to face their past. But for some of y'all, this person's coming back around to face you. So I'm telling you, whatever situation that they are coming out of, it's just gonna bring the whatever this person's having to go through, Scorpio, is just gonna create the better representation of themselves, because they was a mess. And I feel like it cannot benefit you until it first benefits them, because this is something that they carried with them. There's the Eight of Wands. Why is the Temperance here? I feel like this person is forced to deal with their own demons, deal with their own heartache and pain, whatever that is, as a result of for whatever it's from. You know what I'm saying? So that they can have a happy life. Because if they don't deal with that, they're not going to be worth having. It'll never be the right time for them. So you guys may have already moved on away from this connection too. Because it says you made me realize that I had flaws. See, Temperance, Page of Wands in the verse. I feel like somebody needs to heal their inner child. Somebody may have grew up not feeling love, Scorpios. Somebody may have grew up not feeling loved here. They may have not had that real bonding connection. See, and there's the World, because I feel like this person has a cycle of always doing the same thing. Every relationship they get in, they're gonna do the same thing, but it's something different about this connection that they were trying to avoid. See, and there's the Wheel of Fortune. See. Told you. But some of y'all, like I say, you may be bound to this person under job or something that keeps you connected to this person. But yeah, you cause this person to have to feel. See? You cause this person to have to feel, Scorpio. See? They go to Hermit, the King of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Cups, and this is what they don't want to do. So like I said, this person probably always have an excuse. It was just not the right time for us, but it's just because they didn't want to deal with emotions, but it's causing them to. See? With that Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, this is someone here who is forced to deal with their issues, their inner child, their inner wounds, because there's healing for your person, which in return is making it healing for your connection. So like I say, when you met this soulmate, it wasn't the right time for them in their mind, but it was the right time for you because you met them. All right? So for some of y'all, this person is working on themselves because they want you back. So why is the Magician here? For the person in love with Scorpios, what are their deep feelings for Scorpios? See? Huh? I told you how they watching you and keeping tabs on you. They go to Page of Swords again. See? Yeah, I feel like this person is remembering the first time they met you, and they thinking about everything. All the things that they did wrong, all the games that they played. See, this person is lost in their thought about you. Thoughts, Four Swords. Because I feel like you're not with this person. And now they're missing you. So if they wasn't thinking that you was worth anything in the past because of their own issues, they know you are now. Like I feel like somebody knows that they were the blame to it. See, the Three of Pentacles, the Fool. So somebody's ready to cooperate, to work together, in order to be happy together, because you make this person happy. See? Where's that card? What's the other card? It says, I act like I don't care, but deep down, it affects me more than you will ever know. Here it is right here. See? I feel like some of you females, you're dealing with a masculine who has real bad mental anxiety, and it's hard for them to open up. Their heart is calling for you, but they've been trying to suppress it. And I feel like somebody had some childhood issues. Okay? But you're the one that this person is realizing they're in love with you. So what's up with the Queen of Cups? What are their real feelings for Scorpios in this Queen of Cups? For the person in love with Scorpio, why is the Queen of Cups here? Remember, you had a King of Cups here. You have the Emperor and the Empress. Yes. Ooh. Ace of Wands. See, you lie for this person. Now, this person may have felt like, see, and there is justice, see? Libra, see, I feel like somebody wants to make it up to you, see? Because once again, look, there go the Tower and there go the Five of Wands. So you have the Three of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Tower. So someone may have something may have finally came to an end with someone's family. Yeah, someone could have been under generational curses here where they didn't feel loved because it was all about the material world. So this person may have closed down and just focused on their goals. Wow, Scorpios, I'm feeling some intense energy for this person. That's kind of like today. I had to go out today and I just like, it's like when you are an empath, you see things. You know, you don't be wanting to see them, but it's like I just seen so many people outside. It seems like it's just so many more homeless people out. And I just see people just sitting down, holding their head down low. You know, like they just, ooh, man. That affects me. And I hate that, but man. See? Five of Pentacles. Somebody feels left out, or maybe they feel bad that they made you feel left out because they didn't invest. They say it wasn't the right time for y'all. Ooh, but something is coming back around. They go to Ten of Pentacles, though. And there's the Queen of Cups in the reverse. There's the Devil. I feel like in this person's mind, this person was always wishy-washy. This person may have not trusted that you was real for them too, because they may be dealing with folks who was fake and phony. So y'all may have given off the impression that you're no longer interested in this person. And this person may feel like you may move on and find something that you've always wanted with them, with someone else, especially if they, needed to work on themselves. But somebody may be worried that they're going to miss out. But like I say, until they work on themselves, they're not going to be worth having. They love you. They think about you. But that means nothing. People can love you and stay away from you too. So why is the Three of Wands here? Like, I feel like this person thinks about a future with you. But they're just not making the moves to do it. So you're kind of like somebody's next, they keep you close to their heart. And it don't matter whatever they do and whoever they go do it with, you're going to be the one who's going to stay close to your heart, to their heart. And if they go meet new people, they're not going to settle down with them, because guess what? It's just not going to be a good time for them either. Knight of Wands. This person is coming back around. Page of Pentacles. See? Ooh. They can't help themselves, though, Scorpio. They cannot help themselves. Ten of Swords, though. Ooh. Two of Cups, Knight of Swords. Like, I feel like if you've turned your back on them and they feel like you have, they're jealous. See? Because there's the Three of Wands again with the Lovers. See? This is why somebody is feeling bad here. It's because you had to make them realize that they were the problem in this situation. Now I feel like somebody feels bad because they don't know if you'd have moved on. And they could have had other people they were dealing with too. Ain't that something? But I feel like they're left out in the cold now. So why is the Two of Wands here for the person in love with Scorpio? Like they say it wasn't the right time then. But they ain't never missed a beat. For some of y'all, you have no idea how this person stalks you. They're just good at hiding it. Why is the Two of Wands here? So this person's behind the scenes planning something here. I feel like one moment they want to do something, then the next minute they get scared. They go to Knight of Wands. But I also feel like somebody's words is you giving your time and energy somewhere else. And I feel like this'll be their break point. This'll break them. And I didn't mean for this video to be this long, but it's just coming on out here. See? You could be offering your love to somewhere else, because I feel like y'all pulled back and y'all probably not chasing this person, seeing there's the Three of Wands with the Lovers. And there's the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is why they're stressing out, because they don't know what you're doing. See? And the reason why they don't know what you're doing is because they acted like they didn't care, but the whole time they did. And how you felt like they didn't care, but because they kept on acting like it just wasn't the right time for you. Now this person is working on themselves as a result of you, Scorpios. That's how they feel. That's how they really feel about you, Scorpio, the person that's in love with you. They love you, Scorpios, but please like, share, and subscribe.